Welcome, my friends. Welcome to Touching the Edge. My name is Drake, and thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being part of this discussion of bouncing back, what it means to bounce back, what does it mean to be resilient. I had someone who really made a great, they talked about resilience in the comments, and they used a different phrase, like prosilience, I think it might have been, instead of resilience. I thought that was very interesting. And so we want to discuss these things and what they mean. What does it mean to be bounced back? What does it mean to be resilient? What does it mean to choose that? Why is that important? Why should we want to bounce back? It's very interesting to me, and I think it kind of lends itself back to that old saying that if you have a big enough why, you will find out how. If you have a big enough reason why you want to do something, if you have something that's important enough to you, you will find yourself coming up with the hows. So why is this important? Why should we bounce back? When we bounce back, what we're doing, we're having the integrity to remember what our purpose is, to stay in contact with that purpose. That's what bouncing back to me is really about. With everything that's going on in the world, it is so perfectly reasonable for us to give into despair, to just give up, to even want to give up, to not just feel like we don't have the energy to keep going, but that we don't even want to keep going. And so this is what I'm describing is the why. When you have a powerful enough why, what is your purpose? That is why you want to bounce back, because you're in contact with your purpose. What is your purpose? I want to suggest that one of the essential elements of your purpose, and it's not so simple, it's a cosmic jewel. Your purpose has many facets to it, depending on how you look at it. But one element of your purpose is that you are here to love yourself. You are here to learn how to love yourself and understand that that is not as simple as it sounds. Again, I want to come back to this. You cannot hate the world and love yourself. If you hate the world, you are hating the very fiber of your own being. So we have to find a way to recognize that the world is part of us. In wholeness, the world is part of who you are. It comes back to that statement. When you're bigger than life, you recognize that the world is inside of you. If you hate the world, you're hating that which is in your very self. So learning to love yourself means that you're learning to love life. You're learning to be whole. You're learning to love your whole self, not just you on the days that you feel successful, but the days that you feel embarrassed, the days that you make your greatest mistakes, the days that you feel ashamed. That is the day that you need your love. So the wholeness of bouncing back is having a big enough relationship to self that you're willing to embrace, not because you have to, but because you want to. Remember that the greatest commitment, the greatest contract is between parent and child, except for the contract between ourselves and our child itself. So when you are stepping up to this committed yes to who you are loving that child itself, that child that at one point was denied. You're embracing that. You don't have to do it, you're getting to do it. You get to be you. When you realize how fortunate you are to get to be yourself on every day of your life, you will find that you are more resilient. So learn to love your life and move from that affirmation, that hearty yes, and see how your movement through the world changes when you have a yes for your life. Let us know what you're doing to bounce back. The concepts, the ideas, the principles, and the specific actions. I'm going to ring the bell and I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. How do you bounce back? You choose to bounce back. I bring my hands together and I bow to you, and I thank you for your inspiration. Namaste. Thank you.